Hey everybody, Fairwind Cosplay here. I know it's been a while, but today I'm here to do the Pokemon tag since I was tagged by my lovely friend Shazuhime. So, in anticipation for the new release and the Koro leak that came out last night, let's get started. 1. What is your favorite Pokemon type? Without a doubt, it's the Dragon type. I have always loved dragons. Dragonite and Dragonair were my favorites in Generation 1, and I just love dragons. I have dragon everything. I also really love the water type. Normally I choose the water type starter, but as of late I've been going fire, but I'd say primarily my two favorite types are water and dragon. 2. What is your favorite region? I think in terms of aesthetic, I love the Hoenn region the best. Maybe that was because the first game I really owned on my own was Pokemon Sapphire, but I don't care if IGN gave Oras a 7.8 out of 10 too much water. I love how aquatic it is, how beautiful the mountain landscape goes into the ocean and the lakes, and I really like Kalos too. I like the pretty seaside and the Geosend ruins. I think that's really fascinating. 3. Which Pokemon games do you own? Oh. I had a copy of Pokemon Yellow. I don't know where it went. I have Gold and Crystal. Let's see. Sapphire, Leaf Green, Emerald, Diamond, Platinum. What is Gen 5? White and White 2. X and Alpha Sapphire, and I'm pre-ordering Moon. Number 4. In the games, which gender do you normally play as? I normally play as a female trainer because I like to imagine that I am the main character of the game. Though I do always give my characters unique first names. So the theme for Kalos for me was Greek and Roman mythology, so my main character was Diana. 5. Do you watch the anime? I did. I loved it growing up. I think the last anime thing I've seen was the Mega Evolution, but the main character really bothered me, so I stopped watching it after a while. 6. How many seen in the Pokedex of your latest game? I am happy to say that I am an official Pokemon master, with the exception of Volcanion, who's not out yet and won't be till October, and the looming new Pokedex that is Sun and Moon. I have officially captured all 720 Pokemon. Even Hoopa. I have him. 8. Do you even like Pokemon? I have 3 Pokemon plush right here. I don't know how many more I have right next to me that are out of the frame. Quite a lot. Yes. Do you even go here? Do you even go to this school? Number 9. Do you collect the trading cards? Yes. I have a sizable collection of the old school trading cards. They're around here somewhere. They're in a little pink pocketbook. My first holofoil was a Machamp, and I love him. He's my favorite. He is the only one of my Pokemon cards that's in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card protector because he means that much to me. Yeah, I have a very fair size collection, I think at least up until Hoenn. I know I have a Holo Blaziken somewhere in there. I had no idea how to play the TCG. No idea. Number 10. If you have the trading cards, do you play the game or just collect? I think I just answered that one. I pretty much just collected them. I also have a whole bunch of the Topps trading cards and the trading cards that came out when the first movie was released as well. 11. Do you draw Pokemon? No. No, I don't. I am a horrifically bad artist. I think I had a drawing of me with a Pikachu that I just threw out. I think I had drawn that in the 3rd grade, and I just recently cleaned out all my drawers and we repainted the room. So no, fortunately there is no longer any hard evidence that I did in fact at one point draw a Pokemon, but no. No, I don't. 12. What is your favorite Pokemon? Out of everybody, it's Dragonair. This is a bootleg Dragonair, but I still love her. Dragonair to me has always been a figure of elegance and grace and serenity, with deep power hiding beneath. There is the potential to evolve and grow into a monstrous dragon, but here she is still sweet and calm with a deadly edge that no one suspects. So I love Dragonair. 13. What is your second favorite Pokemon? I have to pick a second favorite? Not counting legendaries. I think my favorite Pokemon is Blitzel. I love Blitzel. I have two of them up on my shelf. One is the Pokédoll and one is the Takara Tomy. I love him. I love zebras. I love horses. And Blitzel instantly became the darling of my Generation 5 team. 14. What is your favorite legendary? I think it's Suicune. Suicune has been with me since I was a kid. Suicune is elegant and graceful. It's a protector. It's fierce. It stays with its family and is a guardian. Much like Eugene, I followed Suicune through Pokemon Crystal relentlessly. I wanted to capture it and make it my friend. Suicune is a water type and it's aesthetically beautiful, and I want it to be my pet. That's bad, right? 15. What is your second favorite legendary? I love Giratina. I love Giratina very much. I love its unique type. I love how grumpy he looks. He's one of my favorite Pokédolls. He's staring at me grumpily because I didn't put him on the pillow. I like the Distortion World aspect of Platinum. Platinum is not one of my favorite games, but just the narrative about Giratina and how unique it is, it just really fascinates me. Though I also really love Cobalion. As a fan of the Three Musketeers, Cobalion stood out to me as the leader. He's trying to do the right thing for Pokemon. He has a very strong sense of justice, and he is definitely my favorite of the Musketeer quartet. 16. Do you know what number 493 in the National Dex is? That's Arceus, right? I hope it's Arceus. Arceus, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Arceus. 17. Would you rather have a Meowth or a Growlithe? A Growlithe. Growlithe and Arcanine are again one of my favorites from Gen 1, and Growlithe is just a giant fire puppy, and I love him. 18. Do any of your relatives play Pokemon? They have in the past. Aurelian still does. I think at one point all of my cousins played Pokemon. The copy of the cartridge of Gold and Crystal that I currently own belonged to one of my cousins. So yes, we have all played Pokemon in the past, though I think that Aurelian and I are the only ones who continue to play. 19. How often do you think about Pokemon? Fairly enough, I would say. I'm not very good at Pokemon Go. I'm barely a level 11, but since Sun and Moon is coming out very soon, I think about the pre-order, I think about all of the leaks that Korokoro has been doing, I think about all of the new characters and how fascinating the plotline seems. Like those Aether Foundation guys, they're up to no good. I can tell. I can just tell. If they make Chimera human Pokemon people, then yikes, you heard it here first, folks. 20. Do you hide the fact that you like Pokemon from your real-life friends? No. I mean, most of my friends happen to run in the same fandom circles as me, so no, I have no reason to. 21. What pets do you have that resemble Pokemon? Alas, I don't have any pets. The only pets I've owned in the past have been fish, the Siamese fighting fish to be specific. So I guess they resemble, why isn't there a beta fish Pokemon? I guess they resemble, what are those? They're blue and purple and pink from Gen 5. Oh, Lumineon? Finneon and Lumineon. I guess those are the closest I can think of at this moment in time. 22. What Pokemon do you hate the most? Oh, I mean, I think all Pokemon are good, but in terms of maybe usefulness in battle, maybe Delibird? I mean, Delibird's very cute, and Delibird gives out Christmas presents, and I have a shiny one, but Delibird kind of just exists. I mean, sorry, Delibird, I feel so bad about this question. 23. Which evolution do you like the best? Vaporeon. Vaporeon is my fave. Out of all of the evolutions, Vaporeon has the best hit point stat. Its hidden ability is great. I think it is the prettiest. It's a mermaid. It's a fox. Those are two of my favorite things. It's blue, which is my favorite color. It's a match made in heaven. 24. Which cast form is the best? I don't really think about cast form that much, like Shazuhime said. Cast form was there for like the gimmick in Ruby and Sapphire with the weather. I think the fire one is cute. It's like a sun. Let's go with that one. Fire cast form. 25. Which Deoxys form is the best? The defense form. Absolutely. Deoxys looks ridiculous in the defense form, which is exactly why I love it. It's like a big, hulking shoulders Pokemon, and I love it. 26. Articuno, Zapdos, or Moltres? Articuno. Team Mystic. Again, Articuno has been one of my favorites since I was a kid. Like Vaporeon, it's blue, it's shiny, it's a giant bird. I love blue things. But yeah, also, one of my other first shiny holofoil Pokemon cards was in fact an Articuno, so it was destiny. 27. Lugia or Ho-Oh? Definitely Lugia for me. I think that's a combination of Pokemon 2000. I love that movie. It's definitely one of my favorites. And the updated plot in Soul Silver and in Oris, where you have to go find Lugia. I just think the narrative that Lugia is a guardian under the sea who is responsible for the trio of the birds, I just love that. I fell in love with Pokemon 2000 as a movie, and to this day it remains one of my favorites. Though Ho-Oh is also fascinating, it's like a rainbow turkey. Finally, which two people will I tag? I choose you, Aurelian Cosplay, and I choose you, whoever is watching this. I don't know who's watching this, but I would love to hear what you have to say about Pokemon. I rambled a little bit, but thanks for listening. I hope to be back with an update video about what I'm doing. ImmortalCon's coming up, the Ren Fair is coming up this weekend. There's a lot of stuff in store, and I can't wait to show you what I've been working on. Thanks again for listening, everybody. See you soon. Bye.